Ah, seems like a good day to change the world. We are one. We are united. It's going to be easy to change the world. On my travels recently, driving here to Colorado, I went through a bunch of small towns and I had this thought. I noticed there's lots of churches, okay? There might be 1,000,000 churches. There's a lot of churches. That means there's a lot of people who have faith in God, who have faith in the force, power, divinity. There's millions and millions of people. And it would be very easy to change this entire planet in 1 month if all those people would unite. Now, they have all got somewhat different intellectual pursuits of their intellectual understanding of what God is or the Bible, what it means. And there's this mental component that they do not ever have to agree on, because that's just the fun of the human personality. That's evolution. That's the fun that the mind is having, learning things. But if they just loved up for some period of their service without thoughts, just loved the divine the way we do, and allowed the divine to shine down through them, there would be so much invocation from the people of earth that the light that would come down would wash over this planet. It would be so transforming. It would be so powerful. There would be such a gigantic planetary healing. All right, so if you're in a church, or if you know anybody, if we could get all of the churches to spend a few minutes during their service not being in the mind, but being in direct connection, basically blissing up, loving up, faith, trust, connection. If we could get those churches to be in connection for a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes, at their services, when they're not in the mind stuff, the planet would be transformed in a month. Less than that, maybe the first time. Okay, I think what happens is a lot of them focus on what's wrong. And as we talked about earlier, when you focus on what's wrong, what you focus on expands. So maybe they're all praying to, end teen pregnancy, praying to feed the poor, praying with this focus on what's wrong with the earth. And if they'd stop focusing on what's wrong and just say, we love you, thank you for shining the light down through us and out upon the planet that it might do whatever you would have it do. If that attitude could permeate the churches, the planet would be completely transformed in no time. But instead, perhaps the focus is on ending a war, feeding the poor, making diseases vanish. Some groups are about saving the trees. But 1,000,000 people loving up, and there's probably 20 million people or more, who knows, maybe 1 billion people, just loving up, allowing the love and the light to flow down onto the planet. Say, do as you will, flow your light down through us. It would change the planet immediately. So I would like you to think that with me and teach that and share that and be a part of that, and let the divine just shine through and shine out and do what it wants to do. There's nothing wrong with the religions doing the intellectual thing that they do and the feeding of the hungry and all the good things they do going out. Nothing wrong with that, and they don't have to agree on any of that stuff. But just going direct, if we could get everybody on the earth to realize the benefit of just going direct and not saying that there's anything wrong, Thank you for shining light through us. We are all united. We are one. Thank you for shining light through us, and let that light shine out and do whatever it wants to do. We love this place. It's a perfect world. It's a perfect world, and it's evolving, and we're perfect people, and we're evolving. And let the love of the divine shine through us and out upon the planet. So hold that vision with me, if you will. And every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Time in America, I'll be sitting doing the bliss, and a bunch of people are doing it. And maybe we can get you and your gang to do it with us. And the more the merrier, and maybe we can get the churches to do it. Just a few minutes of loving up and staying connected, all right? Let's hold that vision. It would be really easy to completely transform this planet if we would all just do that. Thank you for being with me. Please share this if you know somebody who might benefit from it, and please let me hear your thoughts on this. Have a beautiful day.